And welcome to an extremely rare second in a row minisode of the Oddity Archive, the show that lacquers time management skills. That was a stretch. So anyway, this time I was going to do a Ben's junk on the 35mm slide scanner that I picked up a few months ago, as seen in the most recent archive thrifting video, but I didn't have any slides. And so not too long ago, I fleabaited a set of those prepackaged Blackhawk Films slides for the occasion. And I was kind of wondering why they weren't showing up in the mail. And like clockwork, just in the last couple of days, I got the dreaded, "We couldn't find this item. Order canceled" email. So anyway, I was going to hold off until the between season break for this, but I guess I'm going to have to do it now. So today, let's uncover some more Discovision dead sides. Now, if you are not familiar with this concept, please go back and watch Volume 1 or the recent Laserdisc Quirks video, because this would mean I'd have to describe all this for a third time. But anyway, today's discs are the Martha Graham Dance Company in Acrobats of God, Swimming, Freestyle, and Backstroke, NFL Films presents Young, Old, and Bold Quarterbacks, Frankenstein, a classic, and Paul Newman in Slapshot. Now, all 5 of these titles have untouched, still fully lacquered dead sides. But because it would make for an obscenely long montage, I'm only going to uncover 2 of these on camera, both with new, to me, methods of cleaning. Now, if I find anything else unique to the factory/studio approved real released sides of these discs, I'll throw that in as well. But having said that, if you saw the recent Laserdisc Quirks video, you already saw the sort of rare complete Discovision bumper on the NFL disc here. So I guess I'll skip that one. But otherwise, that's probably it for me on the vocal front for today. So with that, let's have us a nice little, albeit probably rather sad, Discovision resurrection party.
Problem is, I won't have time to play around with makeup. Besides, I'm not much good at it anyway.
Forget about makeup.
Good night.
For the competitive swimmer, all the hard work and sacrifice really begins to pay off every time he or she gets the chance to compete. And the start of every event is really the beginning of two races. Every swimmer is not only competing a ship form, but it's just not enough to watch the strokes as they are properly performed. You'll have to get out to the pool and take the time to practice them on your own.
In medieval times, some monks subjected themselves to such rigid disciplines that they were called athletes of God. Acrobats of God is her fanfare for dance as an art, a satirical comedy about dancers and especially about their master and teacher, the choreographer, the reluctant creative artist. In medieval times, some monks subjected themselves to such rigid disciplines that they were called athletes of God. It's a fact that disciplines just as rigid